suspenseful. The night was dark and silent. The moon was hidden behind thick clouds, casting an eerie shadow over the small town of Ravenswood. The townsfolk were fast asleep, unaware of the horrors that awaited them in the realm of dreams. In a small house at the edge of town, a young woman named Emily tossed and turned in her bed. Her mind was plagued by nightmares, haunting visions that seemed all too real. Every night, she would wake up in a cold sweat, her heart pounding in her chest. It felt as if something was watching her, lurking in the shadows of her dreams. One fateful night, Emily found herself trapped in a nightmare unlike any she had experienced before. She found herself in a desolate wasteland, surrounded by darkness. The air was heavy with the stench of decay, and a bone-chilling wind whispered through the barren trees. As Emily ventured further into the nightmare, she could hear sinister whispers echoing in her ears. The voices seemed to come from all directions, whispering words of despair and fear. She tried to run, but her feet felt heavy, as if they were sinking into the ground. Panic consumed her as she realized she was being pursued by nightmare demons. The demons were grotesque creatures, with twisted bodies and glowing red eyes. They moved with unnatural speed, their long claws scraping against the ground. Emily could feel their presence closing in on her, their malevolent energy suffocating her. She stumbled upon an old, decrepit house in the midst of the wasteland. Desperate for shelter, she rushed inside, hoping to find solace from the nightmare demons. But as she entered, she realized she had walked right into their lair. The walls of the house were adorned with grotesque paintings, depicting scenes of suffering and torment. The air was thick with the stench of rotting flesh, and the floor creaked under Emily's trembling feet. She knew she had to find a way out, but the nightmare demons were closing in on her. Suddenly, a small ray of light pierced through the darkness. Emily followed its glow and discovered a hidden trapdoor beneath a dusty rug. Without a second thought, she flung it open and descended into the unknown. As she descended, the whispers grew louder, their voices intertwining into a cacophony of terror. Emily's heart raced as she reached the bottom, only to find herself in a dimly lit chamber. The nightmare demons were waiting for her, their eyes burning with a hunger for her soul. Summoning every ounce of courage, Emily confronted the nightmare demons head-on. She fought with all her might, using her wits and determination to outsmart them. As she struck blow after blow, the demons began to weaken, their strength diminishing with each passing moment. Finally, Emily emerged victorious. The nightmare demons dissipated into thin air, leaving behind only a lingering sense of dread. She had conquered her fears, overcoming the horrors that had plagued her dreams. From that day forward, Emily's nightmares became less frequent, and she found solace in the knowledge that she had the power to fight against the darkness. She became an inspiration to others, sharing her story of triumph over nightmare demons. But deep down, Emily knew that the nightmare demons would always be lurking in the shadows, waiting for their next victim. And she vowed to remain vigilant, always ready to confront them and protect others from the horrors that lie within the realm of dreams.